ABC News.
There are going to be so many new jobs in the future, and there'll be jobs that require technical literacy as well as jobs that are more vocational in nature. So let me just run through a couple of them. If I tell you all the jobs, I could be talking for a half hour.
Sure.
So I'll just give you a couple of headlines. One of the big areas that I think will be very important is a category that I'm calling a career transitionist. And this is a person or a company who is able to help individuals map out their existing talents and skills and things that they enjoy doing and matrix it into new jobs of the future and put together a personalized game plan for them to move from where they're at today into the world of tomorrow. Another really interesting job is a person who is going to be a robot teacher. And in this job, I'm not talking about a robot teaching humans. I'm actually talking about people who will be training robots to do a very wide range of tasks. So right now, most robots are designed for very specific things. But with technologies like a subcategory of artificial intelligence that is called deep learning, you can actually train robots to do new tasks. And people who are employed in this area will be helping companies and individuals to have robots that are much more flexible in how they work in a lot of different environments. And they'll also be teaching them human skills, things like how to better interact with humans and things like creativity and collaboration and working in diverse environments. So speaking of robots, another area that we'll see are robot repairers. So we'll have robots that are specialized, for instance, in medicine. Surgical robots is a big area. Agricultural robots. We'll have industrial robots in factories like we do today and many others. And we'll need people who are able to repair these machines, just like we have people that repair all kinds of other machines in our environment today. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Where do you want me to start?
Well, no, it's all fascinating. But a new poll commissioned by the Australian Information Industry Association has shown overwhelming optimism about future work and job opportunities in Australia. So what do you make of the results?
Well, I think it's very encouraging that people are optimistic about future work and job opportunities because a lot of the studies that have come out over the last year are frankly quite doom and gloom. And they talk about massive job losses of between 40 and 50%, pretty much around the globe from lots of leading think tanks. And what they're looking at is what kinds of jobs will be displaced by automation, either artificial intelligence or robots. But the flip side of the coin is that a lot of new jobs will be created by technology. The trick right here is that because technology is accelerating at such a rapid rate, many people may find themselves disenfranchised or made redundant if they haven't started on this journey now before automation happens to start thinking about reskilling and what the new jobs are going to be. So it's great to see such enthusiasm because there is going to be a lot of effort that both people and companies and government and industry in general will need to make about thinking of how people can transition from jobs of today into the world of tomorrow and how they can use automation in ways that are beneficial for people and for their businesses.
When it comes to that journey, do you think we're keeping pace with other developed nations?
I think all of the developed nations are right now just starting to grapple with this idea that automation isn't science fiction anymore, that it's happening across a lot of industries, and that artificial intelligence is being deployed in many, many different areas, that robots are being designed to do a lot of different things, everything from bricklaying to working in a restaurant serving meals to people. A lot of people just are not prepared for the fact that that's already happening today, and it's not a tomorrow thing. And I find the same reaction in people almost anywhere in the world that I talk to them. They're just not prepared for how quickly things are happening right now.
Well, what should individuals, people and government be doing to prepare Australia's workforce and make sure it keeps up with automation and the jobs of the future?
Okay, so I actually have a number of things that I think we need to do. The very first thing is to understand the capabilities of technology today and in the near-term future, and then further in the future as well. The next thing that we need to do is to start examining the job that we're doing or the jobs in our company and look at the aspects of our jobs that can be automated. For instance, a lot of people spend a bucket load of time just doing paperwork, and a lot of it is really boring and is absolutely the kind of application that can be automated with artificial intelligence. And frankly, I think a lot of people would like to have that sort of thing automated so they can spend their time doing things that are more productive and more fun. But across the board, I think companies need to look at the full spectrum of jobs and what can be automated in today's technology or in the near future, and work with people collaboratively to talk about how automation can be leveraged for mutual benefit. The next step is looking at individual people's skill sets and talents and personality and helping them to understand the sort of things that they are really good at and would really love to do. Then the step after that is to understand what the jobs of the future are likely to be. And there are a whole range of technologies where they're on a trajectory where it is very easy, to use the term in quotes, to predict what some of the future jobs are going to be. And then you can start matrixing in people's skill sets, personality, and talents with these jobs of the future and help them with a career pathway. And then the final step is all about training and reskilling to help people on that journey to move into the new job. And I think that this is an area where corporations and businesses can really take a lead and start helping people, but individuals also need to be responsible. And in my view, I think government should support these kinds of initiatives and perhaps even offer tax breaks to companies that are willing to invest in this kind of training and reskilling that we will require as a society.
ABC News.